Hey guys, we're gonna stay on here for a while. We're gonna leave the camera on. Yeah, we're gonna leave the camera on. We're gonna answer questions and stuff. If someone puts a question on, I'm gonna read it.
Election alert. Election day is on November 5th. Who you vote for is private, but if you vote is public information. After this election, your voting record will be updated, and your friends and family will be able to look up how often you vote. So vote on or by Tuesday, November 5th.
Maya knows how quality care can bring out a smile. Good thing Aspen Dental offers affordable, complete care all in one place, with 20% off treatment plans for everyone, loving our patients unconditionally. Another way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
3 weeks ago, I posted a video where we turned a 40-foot school.
3 weeks ago.
We can claim the life will do 100 miles on a charge, but how far will it really go? Well, today, I find out the hard way.
We'll be on for a while, guys. So yeah, we're staying on for a while, guys. I'm just getting stuff around for today. I'm just doing this for fun. So yeah, we're gonna be on here for a little bit. We're gonna be on here for a while. How long? Not really sure. We're gonna be on here for a while. That's what I'm gonna say here. So yeah.
I have the air conditioner on because I want to be, comfortable, even though it's weak. So I have to make it blast a little bit. And I have the windows.
We're gonna have lunch in a little bit. So yeah. 2 bro cards. 2 pro cards. Are you gonna find music, Tyler? Maybe. Do you find music later on today? Yes.
All the way around St. Louis before returning back where I started. Aside from being a nice loop, it's also nearly the perfect distance for testing the range. Off we go.
So get ready for that. That's pretty much all we're doing today. It's Lazy Sunday, so we're just gonna go do a live stream for a little bit.
Now, I've been commuting in this car 3 days a week, every week since I got it, and I don't think that's an accurate number, at all. I think it's
Now.
and either their numbers are way off or the battery charge meter is way off because the numbers I'm getting don't match up anywhere near to that. So I'm taking a guess as to how far we will go on this single charge, and we'll see how close I am when we get done. I'm not going to tell you what it is
it
because
here.
I don't want to
Jinx it.
either way. I'm not going to go all the way down to 0% for this test because that would irreparably destroy the batteries. I'm going to stop
Invoid
by
your warranty.
10%.
Invoid your warranty.
Now, my test loop is 87 miles, so if the claimed range of 100 miles is accurate, that means when I get home, I should be at 10%, right? It should be just fine. However, I guarantee you that the range estimate is just wildly inaccurate.
Pie.
If it's
Sun
not
is
inaccurate, the stage is wildly inaccurate. One of these things is all. I intend to find out today. It's actually been driving me nuts. I've been wanting to do this test for a while. Once you discount the loud noises, the crashy suspension, the rattles that constantly bombard your senses, the Wingo is actually a really good highway cruiser because the top speed is 65, and you never have to worry about breaking the speed limit or passing anyone. And you don't have to worry about cruise control, which there is none of because the top speed is 65. Why would you need that? Really, it's a comfortable highway cruiser. Also, the radio sucks too. When I left, it had, I'll have to check this because I took a picture, had 11,480 miles. Right now, I'm at 11,491 miles, and I've only lost 2% of the battery. Now, 100-mile range, 100% of the battery should be a one-to-one relationship, but that is definitely not one-to-one, which is why I'm doubting the range so much. I hope my range estimate is at least somewhere near accurate because I actually want to give Wego some credit with this range test.
Let's see here.
This car is awful. I mean, just terrible. But they didn't build the car. The Chinese
Minus.
built the car. What Wego did was the drivetrain. And I want to give them some credit because, I mean, they made the startup. They made this car. They did something. So,
Okay, that's not bad. We're gonna stay on for a while, guys.
in between metro. I'm down to 90% battery. I've gone 36 miles.
So yeah, guys, we're just doing this for a little bit. You see how everything goes today, and that's about it.
There's this little annoying gauge in the gauge cluster down here called the eco meter. It's giving me a number that I assume is watts per meter. It just says W over M, and it has a cloud graph. Not quite as bad as a tree graph, but it has a cloud graph. And it gets flashing between. No, wait, that is a tree. There's roots underneath it. Okay, it's as bad as a tree graph. Yeah. It keeps going from green to yellow to red, telling me it's drive friendlier to the environment and save trees and whatnot. It's really
I have these 2 pads of paper here that I haven't opened up yet. I need to keep them. I'm keeping these pads because I need them for a future date. So I'm gonna put them over here so I don't lose them. I got more of those, don't you? Oh, yeah, I got a few pads of paper around here somewhere. Put up where I won't lose them. I never can find it though. I know where it's at. I just don't use it. Half the paperwork, half the papers I was looking for, I found those the other day. I knew where they're at. I actually know where the papers are at. Wish you were in college right now? Yeah, I wish I was in college still, but oh well. It's been 2 years ago, but still. If I could go back to college, I would. They're not how you be bored out of your mind. No, if I was in college right now, I'd be doing the exact same thing right now. If I was in college Sunday, I'd be doing this. Actually, no, I'd be having lunch. I'd be finishing lunch up or something right now and doing something right now. Who knows what I'd be doing right now? Uploading some videos, doing a live stream.
I'm just gonna go there, recharge my camera batteries, recharge my own batteries, and then I'll.
Who knows?
I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Go in the test loop again. How big could the ring be? I mean, really. I'll decide after that. By the way, I don't know if it's a placebo or not, but it seems like the car is a little bit weaker than it was when I started. Could just be in my head. I don't know.
Only half our kids can read at grade level, and what's Alyssa Slotkin doing? She wrote the bill to force schools to let men compete against our girls in their sports. Slotkin even voted to let men use girls' locker rooms. That's nuts. Slotkin is pushing a far-left agenda instead of fixing real problems.
Our schools are failing because Congresswoman Slotkin's failing. I'm Mike Rogers, and I approve this message. I'm a dad. I'll fight to protect our girls' sports for my daughter and everyone.
Join Mike's team. Give today.
Pairing your mobile phone with your EV center display is easy. Here's how you do it. While your vehicle is in park, make sure your phone can.
Oh, sure. Just want to do some fun stuff right now.
It's definitely acting weirdly. It just made a horrible whining sound. And I'm now at full throttle and it's only drawing 200 amps, whereas normally it does about 600. So,
Do you do chapter 12? Yeah. Actually, I'll do it after I eat lunch. I'll do that. I'll do chapter 12.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, my God, it is crawling. I am flipping the floor right now.
I'll do chapter 12 in a little bit.
Oh, crap. This is not the place to do this. This is not. Come on, car. Come on, car. Oh, I got to pull over. It's an emergency. All right, pull over on the side of the road. I had to change my camera battery so I can capture the Wigo's last breath on video. And unbelievably, I'm less than a mile away from my house right now. And this is the time it decides to die. More unbelievably, it says I have 76% battery left, which lends credence to the first theory I had, which is this battery meter is woefully inaccurate. So I guess let's try to go home now. See how well it handles this. Oh God, what kind of horrible sounds are they gonna make now? Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. It has no power at all now. Oh man, this thing's a total turd. Man, I tried to give Wigo some credit for making a really long-lasting battery, but they appear to be shooting themselves in the foot right now. All right. Oh, please don't kill me, honey. All right. Full throttle. Oh God, I wish I knew what that humming sound was. I'm only drawing 97 amps. It's going down actually. As I have my foot on the throttle. Oh God, it's going down. I gotta turn it down. You're driving with your boss now. All right. Oh my God, it's so slow now. I'm maxing out at 15 miles. Man, good thing this didn't happen on the highway. 75% battery left. What a crock. Oh my God, can I even make it home? Oh no, I can't make it up this hill. Oh crap. Oh God. Oh no. It's stalling. It's stalling. I got nothing. Oh no, it's going backwards now. I can't even hold it up the hill. Turn off the air conditioner.
Pup hoods don't count anymore.
What the hell? I can't move now. It's totally dead. What do I do? I have to get home. All right, let's see if I've charged up. Let's try back. Let's try that. Yeah. Reverse. This will work. Man, what convenience that this happens so close to home. I think the Wego just knows and hates me. All right, make up this hill, please, Wego. Please, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. It cannot do it. It can't do it. It is stopping here. Get up the hill, please. No, all right. Okay, it's dead. I'm calling it.
Right between the mast are side plates. Workers insert a pin to connect the mast to the main boom. They gently tap it in place with a soft mallet and bolt it on with a pneumatic wrench.
We're going to fall.
A worker threads the wire rope along the boom and around the top hole.
Cranes.
Then pulls the cable down and
Marn Marvels. YouTube. Marn Marvels.
For 30 years, Mike Rogers has took more money from Big Pharma than 95% of Congress, voted against lowering drug costs, took over $1 million from Wall Street, pushed to give them our Social Security benefits, out for himself, selling Michigan out.
Out here. We play different. We don't play with this. All referees. We play with adrenaline and euphoria. We play a run house with failure. We don't play games out here.
Take some milk, add a little bacteria, some mold, maybe a few mites.
Cheese is just a means of.
Damn it, Rogers.
And you get a delicacy that people can't get enough of.
Cheesy. I don't know why, but yeah. I just have it on cheese for some reason because it's definitely on TV right now. I'm just putting cheese on. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing right now, huh? I'm just killing some time right now. We're going to be having lunch on camera later, so that's what we're doing right now. So how's everyone doing this lovely Sunday? Guys, we're just doing this for a little bit. We're going to have some lunch in a little bit. So yeah. David Rogers. Because you guys let me channel so much, I'm actually, you guys pick what I do now for videos. When we reach the 40, we're going to do something when we hit the 40,000 videos. We got plans already. So by next year, guys, some things are going to be changing next year. One thing's going to change next year, that's all I'm going to say. One thing is changing next year, that's all I'm going to say. What is it? It's not important. What it is important is going to change. It's going to hurt my head a lot. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to get past P7. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to do something different. So get ready for that. If I don't like it, then I won't do it. Then I'll go back to what I usually do it. Piss you guys off a little bit, but yeah. I'm just going to be doing some stuff in a few weeks.
That are integral to the science and art of cheese making.
At the Alto Dairy, as with any cheese factory,
So yeah.
good cheese begins with a pure, consistent milk supply.
First thing you got when the truck pulls in is the intake guy opens up the top cover and gets a sample of the milk out, checks for antibiotics. Once the lab clears it, they hook the hose on and it starts to unload the truck.
The dairy pumps the milk into giant holding silos. When a batch of cheese begins, the milk heads to the pasteurizer, where it's quickly heated to about 162 degrees Fahrenheit, killing any bacteria. Then it's on to the cheese-making vat. Ironically, the next and most crucial step in making any cheese, from a creamy fresh cheese to an aged version.
I got some pad and paper around here somewhere. Let me go check.
Bacteria known as
If there's more pads, I'm going to put that down base.
Bacteria back in, and that's the starter culture we just dumped in. And what that starter does is the bacteria start to eat the lactose, so the milk sugars.
As the bacteria, aided by moderate heat and agitation, consume the sugars and ferment them into lactic acid, they lower the pH balance of the milk. This will eventually give the cheese its acidic, tangy flavor.
Go to college.
The pH drop also prepares the milk proteins to coagulate. This particular batch of milk is destined to become cheddar. So before the milk is coagulated, the cheesemakers add a vegetable dye called annatto to give the cheddar its trademark orange color. The actual coagulation is made possible by a miraculous enzyme known as rennet. Although today's cheesemakers often use rennet synthesized from vegetable sources, it was originally taken from the stomach lining of ruminant animals, such as cows and sheep. In just 30 minutes, a mere drizzle of rennet turns this giant vat of milk into a yogurt-like mass.
Okay, there's these old pads of paper. I'm putting these back in my college box.
Automatic knives then carefully cut through the solid portion, known as curd, and expel the liquid, known as whey. This is another
Have the paperwork guy in there, just paper, mercy paper.
Varies large and small. The size of the curds will determine the texture.
So yeah,
of the cheese.
I've been storing paper for months. Actually, a couple years now. Oh, you open that box up now, but yeah.
We'll then wash the curd, and which lowers the temperature so the bacteria will slow down. Plus, remove some of their food source by washing out some lactose. And then we will salt the cheese, and the salt again is the way to not only flavor it, but help give it the flavor, but also control the bacteria.
The curd is piped to the cheese press area, where it will fill one of these forms, known in the trade as a 640, since it will form a 640-pound block of cheese.
The box is then pushed into the drainer press, and it's allowed to stand for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes of stand time, now the drainer press is lowered. The entire press will then tip down for whey drainage. Each individual box is pressed for about 8 minutes with 55 pounds of PSI.
This hydraulically powered machine is an industrial version of the cheese press, a simple tool used by cheesemakers for thousands of years to shape the curd and press out whey.
So 2-3 weeks, every 2-3 weeks they put it
Forms
out.
are further pressurized in a vacuum chamber. Over time, the curd pieces fuse into what we'll recognize as cheddar cheese. Meanwhile, deep inside the cheese, the starter bacteria continue to break the milk sugars into tangy lactic acid.
That's better. Better shirt
Into sharply
and shorts. That feels better.
flavored cheese.
That's what the process of this controlled spoilage of making cheese is all about. Having those
So tomorrow, got plans tomorrow, yes. Gonna hang out with the boys tomorrow. That's about it. Hang out with the boys tomorrow. That's about all I'm doing. Nah, I'm gonna stay home tomorrow. Till I get paid.
Cheddars in cold storage for only 10 days before moving the giant blocks out.
I gotta work Tuesday, so I was gonna work Tuesday.
And so goes this high-volume, high-tech version of a classic English farmhouse cheese.
This is an English farmhouse cheddar. This is a New York cheddar. All cheddar really is white. All cheese really starts out white. And keep in mind, cheddar was a town of England. Right? Our tradition of making cheese, a great deal, comes from the English, and that's why we make a lot of cheddar here in the United States. As a matter of fact, we make more cheese here in the United States than any other country.
Which is saying something because the world makes a lot of cheese. From Munster to mozzarella, ricotta to Roquefort. The world's cheesemakers produce 20 million tons of this stuff in a year. More than all the world's tobacco, coffee beans, tea leaves, and cocoa beans combined. Cheese cannot be measured in volume alone. It's an enduring obsession, a seduction. Whether it's slice of onion wood,
Deja vu.
cheeseburger. As a portable protein-filled food, it's also a key element in the story of human survival.
This one stays. This one goes in the trash.
We can dedicate that there was cheese making going on in the vast country, and certainly in the area that we now is Turkey and Iran, Syria, probably thousands of years before the vast. And the concrete that we have is that residue that archaeologists found in an earthenware pot in what we know now as Egypt in 2300 BC. Somewhere between 2300 BC and 3000 BC was carbon dated.
Somewhere between
The 8-year anniversary is gonna be different.
and legend is the theory that cheese
There one out there.
thanks to nomadic shepherds who happen to carry their milk in a bag made from the stomach of a goat or sheep.
As they carried it with them, the milk would react, for example, to the stomach lining, which has the rennet in it, and cause the curd to separate from the whey. And what they're left with are those little curds. If you pack that together, that's cheese. And very little has changed in that 5, 6, 7, 8,000.
So yeah, guys, we're just doing this for a little bit.
An ounce of cheese contains 7 times
Oh, snap.
and 5 times the calcium. Cheese also delivers a concentrated raw fat calories. 40 to 50% of its non-water weight is fat. Ancient cheese
You got 6 people. Okay, we got no one on here. Okay, doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm used to having no one on here. tomorrow, Tyler. I know tomorrow I'll do a big video tomorrow. I'm going to.
And we're one of the first animals to be domesticated. So I believe that probably means that goat cheese was some of the first cheese made in the world.
In Homer's Odyssey, the founding epic of Western civilization, Odysseus' great foe, the Cyclops, is in fact a cheesemaker. He curdles his goats' and sheep's milk into curd, drains the cheeses in tightly woven baskets, and even cave ages them. Handcrafted goat cheese is fried not only in Greece and across the Mediterranean region, but also at the Redwood Hill Farm in Northern California.
Today we're making feta in our traditional vat. Here we have 1,000 gallons of milk that we made this morning.
I need to charge up my cameras.
Beneficial cultures.
I need to find a way to have my cameras fully charged all the time when I don't use them. But I know how to do that. I just don't want to do it that way.
It's a coagulated mass that's like a giant piece of tofu or jello.
The cheesemakers cut the curd into relatively large cubes and separate it from the whey.
Right now we're putting the curd into the molds, and you can see we're packing it in so it will continue to knit together and become one piece of cheese. With feta, we don't add any pressure. It's just the pressure of the curds and the knitting together. They'll get turned at the end of today and drain on the other side overnight, and then tomorrow morning they'll be put in a sea salt brine.
Cheese's value as a lightweight, long-lasting survival food increased as ancient Mediterranean cultures, particularly the Romans, perfected the art of making large wheels of salty, hard cheese that would last indefinitely and were easy to transport.
There were a lot of Roman centurions and soldiers that had to be fed, and cheese was an integral part of their diet. So the Romans, wherever they went, they took herds of cows or goats or sheep or stole whatever ones were there when they got there.
I want to go back to bed now. I hate my life.
With high inflation, working families like mine are hurting. Here to help create business. Now, while Americans struggle,
My band. I can't make no damn money. I need to make a few bucks. I need to make money. I need to make 14 grand a week. I make 4 grand a week. Yeah, I make 14 grand a week. I'm gonna eat myself. I'm gonna have sex with myself.
Preserve America PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
There, and they would milk them and make cheese. The most predominant Roman cheese has always been and is now a very hard and dry and oily cheese that we call Romano Pecorino, meaning a cheese made of sheep's milk from the Rome area.
Other great Italian hard cheeses like Grana Padano and Parmigiano Reggiano have been made continuously for 1,000 years, and probably longer. The Romans weren't the only ones to make giant wheels of firm, aged cheese. As early as the 11th century, high in the Swiss Alps, birds passed the summer
It hasn't been made since 10 something AD.
sweet mountain herbs, and producing blocks of cheddar cheeses like Gruyere, which were essential to get through the long, harsh winter. The Swiss have produced Gruyere continuously for at least 1,000 years. Their greatest innovation, though, was full of holes. So why are there holes in Swiss cheese? And how did some hard-drinking medieval monks create some of the world's best and stinkiest cheeses?
Oh, cheese house.
And you also enter a living, breathing historical record, a pungent library of the world's great cheeses. In all
I would like to go to a cheese house one of these days. I was in Colin still.
whether it's in
No.
3,000 miles away in New York City.
I'm asking if this thing Andre is right.
I wish it still worked. I wish it still worked.
Jenkins and Norbert Wapnick have
Wish
been
it-
introducing Americans to
wish it
US
still
cheese
worked.
traditions for over 30
If you
years.
still worked at the witch caught.
What else today? What are you doing with that boring piece of grease? You can almost grade any good cheese store by the smell when you walk in the door. If it doesn't have a really pungent odor, you're not in the right place.
Cheese becomes sticky thanks to the work of bacteria and molds, which break down fats and proteins into volatile compounds that pack a powerful odor.
So yeah, we're gonna have steak for lunch, and that's about all I'm gonna say. We're having steak for lunch, then we're having pizza for dinner.
Benedictine monks, who brought great creativity to the final stage of cheese making, ripening.
These are stinky cheeses because they're wash line cheeses. These guys learned that if they would rub the surface of the cheese, and mostly these were cow's milk cheeses, be it water or brine or wine or beer or brandy.
So I gotta get some stuff around. I gotta get my cameras actually out. I gotta get my cameras charged up today. Later on today, I gotta charge my cameras up.
And from the milk inside.
And that's it.
The monks acted as a bridge from the ancient world to the medieval world, and they kept alive this making of cheese, and they turned it really into an art. This is a traditional Trappist cheese, made literally by the Trappist monks. It's called Mondecat. This is about as close to the original recipe as there is. And what the monks would probably eat with this are some dried meats, a lot of ale, and a couple prayers.
Trappist and other monastic cheeses.
Yeah, close enough to
the 6th century are the ultimate guy's food.
Okay, close enough. The time's on here is close enough.
Designed to go with really strong beer.
Fresh cheese when made it wouldn't have been so good.
I need to work on some videos eventually. I need to make some better videos for you guys to watch. I need to make tons of videos for you guys to watch. But just one guy, so you know. And Odin Wolf's going back on, so that's pretty good to know.
Stand up to the black bread and the really strong beers and this other stuff that they ate that was so lusty in those days.
Another legacy of the Trappist recipe is the famously odoriferous Limburger cheese. At the Chalet Cheese Co-op in Monroe, Wisconsin, master cheesemaker Myron Olson makes Limburger in the same handcrafted manner that the company has used for over a century. Once the curd is formed, it's hand salted, then sent off to the ripening cellar, where it gets its trademark bacterial smear.
What we're doing is putting a bacteria water onto the surface of the cheese. It's a mixture of water, salt, and a special bacterial linens. And then he's rolling them and squaring each side, each end of the cheese. The bacteria will start to grow, breaks down the protein of the cheese, causes it to go from a very nasty, crumbly type of cheese to where it becomes soft. It softens on the outside of the cheese and works its way in.
The Cheese Channel.
Not necessarily the smelliest of washed-rind cheeses. Perhaps it's the type of smell that people remember. Limburger's Brevibacterium linens is the same bacteria that's partially responsible for human body odor. Chalet cheese has been propagating the same bacterial culture on the pine boards of its curing cellars since the early 1900s. Today, Chalet cheese is the only company making Limburger in the United States. But in the early 20th century, Limburger...
I wish I could have better channels. Wish I had better channels. I wish I had a decent channel. Right now, guys, we're doing pretty good and stuff. I mean, so yeah, we're gonna do some work maybe later. I might do some work right now. I'm not sure yet. Might just do B stars. B stars. Might do some B stars. Might do something else. Who knows? I might do.
Only pay for what you need.
So who knows what we'll do.
Its golden body and frothy head have been raptured
Nah, I don't watch it.
6,000 years. Malt, hops, yeast, and add water. But add mashing and oiling. Hot and cold, sweat and science. And the results are lager.
I don't know what I want to do. I might do some stuff later on today, but yeah, we're gonna have to narrate a little bit. I mean, we're gonna stay on for a while. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna stay on for a while. I mean, got something to say, put in the chat, and I will read it. That's all I gotta say. Not really much is actually happening today. It's Sunday, lazy day. I'm not overdoing it. That's about it. I'm gonna eat, relax, maybe do some B stars. Might do something else. Who knows what I might do?
To terrifying shootouts. The most reckless criminals. The most bizarre and unusual crimes ever captured on tape. From high-speed chases to robbery in progress. From
Might be.
impossible rescues to insane crimes of passion. We've gathered this amazing video from departments all over the world.
So who knows what we're doing?
Seen outside the law
Might even do phone music later on camera.
What you see may shock you.
Sorry for that. Right now I'm not really sure I'm doing it now.
But we bring it to you for one reason.
I'm gonna have dinner, lunch, and that's about all I'm gonna do. That's have lunch on camera. That's all I'm doing right now. But that's about all we're gonna do right now. Have lunch, and that's it.
I'm Sheriff John Bonnell. At this very moment, police officers everywhere are engaged in a fierce war on crime. Now they want you to see what they're doing to win that battle. In the next hour, you're going to be riding shotgun with the world's finest. So hang on. You're in for the ride of your life.
Amarillo, Texas. You're looking at a car that's going the wrong way on the freeway. It's driven by an 82-year-old man, a man who suffers from Alzheimer's disease. This isn't a pursuit. It's a race against the inevitable. The driver knows something is wrong, so he tries to pull over to the left. The traffic coming straight at him is too fast and furious. He puts on his right blinker and veers toward the center divider. There's no place to go there either. Frightened and confused, the old man continues his headlong race into unsuspecting traffic. He approaches a blind hill, and two cars barely avoid the pilot. In the distance, another officer races to head off the wrong way vehicle. Hoping to slow the driver down, this officer risks a head-on collision. The old man never even hits the brakes. All he knows is that it's one more car to avoid. Down the road, police are already rushing to block off traffic and set up a roadblock. Pursuing officers coordinate their positions. They only have seconds to set up the roadblock. But the elderly driver will never get there. It's a terrifying collision. Here's what happens. A minivan with children inside can't get out of the way fast enough. The white car rebounds off the center divider and sideswipes a sport utility vehicle. Police rush to check on the occupants of the minivan. Miraculously, the children are uninjured. The driver is shaken, but walks away without a scratch. The driver of the sport utility vehicle is also unhurt. And thankfully, the old man escapes his brush with death. Within minutes, an ambulance and fire truck are on the scene. He's taken to a hospital for examination, and a short time later is reunited with his family.
Not a sponsor. Wish it was a sponsor.
With this potential disaster,
Not a sponsor. Wish it was a sponsor. I'm having steak.
every driver and every vehicle who looked up in terror at the car coming toward them head on. All the officers who risked their lives to save a frightened
Not sponsor, which it was. Mmm.
All were fortunate beyond belief to have come out of this ordeal alive. Drunks and addicts will do anything.
A1 is cracked.
But when they take that desperation on the road, everyone's in danger. In Houston, Texas, there's a big problem. A truck driver has gone off his route and is now on a desperate search for crack cocaine. Spike strips have blown out a tire, but he's not stopping. Even as the bus carves out a sparkling trail on the highway, the driver tries to bargain with the police over the radio. It's as if the man doesn't notice the convoy of cruisers behind him. After 2 hours of driving without tires, the bus grinds to a halt. Now the police prepare for the worst. But the driver surprises everyone by surrendering. In Phoenix, Arizona, a heroin addict in jail proves how far he's willing to go for a fix. Suffering from intense drug withdrawal, the junkie escaped from prison by driving a stolen pickup truck through this fence. And within minutes, he's already scored. Unbelievably, he shoots up as he's being pursued. Steering with one hand, he injects himself with the other. Although Spike Strips has shredded his tires, he won't stop until he's good and ready. But now that he's had his fix, he's ready. He doesn't even struggle as officers prepare him to go back to prison. These men use their vehicles to run from the law and drugs to escape reality. But those caught up to them, because being buzzed behind the wheel is the surest way to end up busted and behind bars. Coming up on World's Wildest Police Video. Dangerous full contact action. A trash-talking drunk lashes out at a cop. A cruiser cruising teen smashes to a stop. And a car-crunching felon slashes everything in sight. It shatters, batters, rams, or slams. You will see. Next.
I'm a two-time Trump voter, but in 2024, I will be voting for Kamala Harris. Trump is not running for the country or democracy. He's running to keep himself out of jail. He is a criminal, and he should be prosecuted for his crimes. Kamala is a prosecutor. She is going to uphold the rule of law. Trump tries to avoid the rule of law.
Politicians in D.C. have lost their spine. Weak on the border, weak on China. Men competing in girls' sports using girls' locker rooms. It's time for a tough leader like Mike Rogers. Mike Rogers is a veteran, former law enforcement, and dad. He'll secure the border, take on China, and keep men out of girls' sports and their locker rooms. Mike Rogers, the leader Michigan needs. GLCF is responsible for the content of this advertising.
You are under arrest. Crooks never know when to quit. They push too far. They push it too hard. They push their luck. But when push comes to shove, you are under arrest. Someone has to push back. Maine. A man is pulled over on suspicion of drunk driving. Officer Kevin Menu asked for his license. Officer Menu does know him. He's arrested him for DUI before. As soon as the man steps out, the officer can tell he's had more than a few beers. He asked him to do a sobriety check.
I'm not going to tell anybody. That's what they all say. Until it actually happens. But you have been drinking again. You shouldn't be drinking and driving.
The man agrees to do the tests, but he's not happy about it.
I want you to tip your head back with your eyes closed. I think this is a little bit ridiculous. I'm not asking you if it's ridiculous.
Officer Menu knows he can't give a guy like this an inch. Not even when he tries a sob story.
I'm already in enough trouble with the first one. I'm going to lose my license. I'll probably lose my job. You know, then what am I going to do? Go on welfare? No, your problem is that you are now under arrest. Again, cooperating under the influence of intoxicated liquor. Again.
Now the suspect becomes belligerent.
Put your hands on top of the car. Now. There, see? These are my hands. Put your hand on the car.
When the man threatens assault, Officer Menu is forced to use pepper spray.
Calm down. You are under arrest. Yeah.
Now it is assault. After 2 blasts of spray, he still won't give up. Officer Menu has to get physical. If the man grabs his pistol, things will go from bad to worse in a hurry.
14.
Soon, the man is overpowered.
14 is Vandalia.
But he still makes demands. He wants his glasses, which have fallen to the ground in the struggle.
Put your hands on top of the car. Took my class?
18, Valonia.
Just do what I told you to do.
Backup arrives.
Hey, you gotta go with us. Hey, well, you swung at me. You're gonna go with us. I know that. I want my glasses. Put your hand.
It takes
2 county.
to pin this man to the ground, and he's still being infantile.
Oh, you got a real terrorizer here.
He continues to squirm, but they put the cuffs on him at last. For his multiple DUI offenses, the man is sentenced to 4 months in jail.
Would you please sit down in the car? I want my glasses. Sit down in the car. Sit down.
This drunk driver acted like a spoiled child, but no matter how much he kicked his feet, screamed,
oh, you got a real terrorizer here.
And carried on, nothing was going to keep Officer Menu from taking him in for the second time.
Taking and maintaining control of a situation is part of wearing the badge. But sometimes a suspect does something so outrageous and so unexpected that even the most experienced officers can't believe their eyes.
Grand Rapids, Michigan, 2:20 a.m. A motorist is weaving and driving with only parking lights on. Suspected DUI. State troopers pull up the hold. Officers find a teenage girl behind the wheel.
1998.
Drinking of alcohol.
Hmm.
It's no surprise when she fails the sobriety test. The real surprise comes from her age. Not only is she under the influence, she's under the drinking age. And now, she's under arrest. The girl immediately breaks down as the trooper places her in the back of his unit. He locks the door,
Yeah, maybe I'll watch
leaving her
now.
alone inside the cruiser. It's a decision he'll soon regret. What happens next is one of the most incredible events ever caught on police video. What you're hearing is the girl sliding her cuffed hands out from behind her. She climbs into the front seat, starts the engine, and before troopers can react, she's off into the night in a stolen cruiser, weaving through the streets. She sobs hysterically. The camera in the car picks up her every word as she continues her crazed getaway. Officers close in almost immediately. A state trooper tries to cut her off, but she barrels around him.
It's a city car, you dumbass. She drove a state trooper car.
She turns onto a freeway on-ramp. Just as officers catch up, they try and ram her onto the shoulder, but she accelerates out of reach, getting more frantic by the second. On the freeway, she pushes the high-performance cruiser to 80. State police join the pursuit and try to box her in, but bullies have no choice. Troopers forced the hijacked unit up onto the center divider. As the car drives to stop.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna get off in a minute.